Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you my grandfather's Barnstormer. When he built this, the plans were reduced 25%, not his fault. This was due to another person who copied the plans. Okay, well, it's a built-up body. The plans called for a 25 size engine, the original plans when they weren't reduced, and he put a 35 on it. When it's reduced 25%, it only has a 36-inch wingspan. So that is a really big engine for it. He has a rear needle valve assembly on it, no muffler. The glow plug isn't too good either. I don't know. He's got quite a bit of offset in the tail. He put some decals on it. Right there. Right there. And then those two. He had to put a lot of tail weight. I mean, a lot of tail weight. Look at that. Because obviously it was a Fox 35 and it was a lot of power. Really nose heavy. He put the hinges like this. The controls are okay. They're not really smooth, and they're not really bad. They're just kind of in the middle. He put a canopy that was supposed to be for the original Barnstormer on it, and he put a little seat in there. I'm sorry for the blurry camera, but he put a little seat in there with the controls. He has the wire landing gear. That's the average wire landing gear. I think he epoxied that in there or something. He didn't use those straps or anything. He's got a flat bottom of the fuselage. He said he didn't build it very good. He said it turned out really crappy, but I think it turned out pretty nice. I mean, there's interior damage, but he fixed it and stuff. He has spliced ribs. A lot of them he has capped ribs. Got 1/16 capping over them. He extended the leading edge a little bit. Put this sheeting over it. Bent the lead out wires himself. Did all this stuff. This is a solid trailing edge. It doesn't have the ribs in between. I mean, it's all solid. Which made it kind of difficult to build because sometimes the ribs were contorted up and sometimes they were down. So it took a while to build. Took him a little less than a year, but I think it was worth it. I don't know if he does. And he's got, for the control horn, he doesn't have a, hang on a second. You can't really see that, but he doesn't have like a lock thingy, a lock nut or whatever on there, so it's secure, but it's not going to pop out of place because it's stuck by the balsa wood's holding it. He had to extend the nose for the Fox 35, and because with the reduced plans it called for a like that big with a really small fuel tank and like a 15 size engine, really tiny. So he extended the nose, and that obviously made the flight characteristics different. Well, the first flight it had, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was nose heavy, obviously, but it wasn't horrible. It was okay. It was dipping down a little bit. When I landed, I flipped over. When I landed, I flipped over, obviously, because it was nose heavy. And then, I think, maybe 2 flights after that, I landed and I flipped it over and the upright tail came off. And I just used SIG to glue it back together, but it's still not that sturdy. And I need to do something about that. He put lightweight wheels on it to reduce the amount of weight on the nose. He put a lot of weight in the wingtip, as much weight as it called for in the original Barnstormer, which, according to a guy who owns a hobby shop, you can never have too much weight in the wingtip. And he said that would be fine. No twist in the wing. This is all a dope and silk span finish. I think the paint is Rust-Oleum. The only problem I see is that the elevator is kind of crooked, but it'll still fly. It's good. This Rust-Oleum I don't think is too good because, as you can see, the smoke coming out of the exhaust, the fuel kind of melted it, and that's, I don't want to risk that again. 9.6 prop, really sharp one actually. I want to put a blue spinner on it, but I don't know if he wants to yet. And if I do, it's going to have to be at least 2.5 inch diameter spinner. Okay, well that was my Grandfather's Barnstormer. Thanks for watching.